I'm here with Michael Townsend from Randox at WHX Labs in Dubai. Good to see you, Michael. Tell me, here we are again in Dubai, what's the key message that you're hoping that visitors to your stand here take away this year?
Well, strategically, we find it's a very important event this week. It's a great way for us to connect with our end users across the region, as well as speaking to current and new distributors. Obviously, Randox is quite a diverse company, but definitely one of our big focuses is quality control material, of which we're one of the market leaders for that. We do now have, just launched this year, for the first time, our Acusera Smart range of QC, which is basically able to be directly loaded onto the analyzer without any need for reconstitution or handling beforehand. So really that's intended to make QC management within the lab a lot easier and a lot more efficient.
The region you know very well, of course. What are the key themes, I guess, that you're seeing in the industry here, and how is Randox responding to those?
Well, I think we're seeing a lot of centralization of laboratory testing to higher volume laboratories, where really maximizing efficiency, reducing labor costs, and reducing wastage is a key part of that. So I think for us, again, with the smart products, they really help to streamline the workflow in the lab. It's incredibly important. And then we also have our QC software 24/7, which really helps to speed up the processing time that's needed to analyze QC data, identify issues, and troubleshoot them accordingly. So yeah, time management is really the big thing, I think.
And then in terms of the products that you've brought with you on the booth here, is there anything that has particularly caught people's imagination this year?
I think our Vivalytic analyzer, which we provide in cooperation with our partner Bosch, has some really unique panels these days. It does STI testing, MRSA, C. diff, but I think the one that's particularly striking interest is Candida auris. This is really like an emerging superbug that's becoming an increasing problem for hospitals and ICUs across the region, because it's very hard to deal with when you get an outbreak, very hard to get rid of, and it's got a really high mortality rate. So the Vivalytic platform is a point-of-care PCR platform that can give you a Candida auris screening test result within 1 hour, which again helps the ICU to really identify these patients earlier before an outbreak happens, because if you have an outbreak of Candida auris, it can be extremely costly and difficult to manage.
Michael, thanks for taking time out to join us. Every success this week at WHX Labs in Dubai.
Thank you.